Nothing feels urgent. That should feel peaceful. But it doesn't. There is no big choice in front of you. No crisis. No deadline. And still, something inside you keeps asking, shouldn't I be deciding something? You wake up, and that quiet question is already there. What should I be doing? What am I missing? Why does it feel like everyone else is moving while I am standing still in the same place again? You reach for your phone. You scroll without thinking. You open messages, emails, apps. You look for a sign that tells you what to do next. Maybe there is something you forgot. Maybe there is an opportunity you are ignoring. Maybe there is a path you are supposed to choose. But nothing stands out. Nothing calls your name. Nothing demands a decision. And that calm begins to feel uncomfortable, almost wrong. We are used to pressure. Used to crossroads. Used to moments that force a clear yes or no. Stay or leave. Start or quit. Say yes or say no. When those moments are not there, the mind still expects them. It scans the horizon looking for a fork in the road. It assumes that if life is quiet, something must be missing. That if you are not choosing, you are falling behind someone else. You start thinking, I should be planning something. I should be choosing something. I should be advancing somehow. The quiet feels like delay. The calm feels like stagnation. You watch other people announce changes, new jobs, new cities, new relationships, new goals, movement everywhere. And you begin to wonder if you are the only one standing still while everyone else keeps moving. You tell yourself that time is passing and you should be doing something with it. You sit alone and feel the weight of that thought, not because there is a real decision in front of you, but because you believe there should be one. This is where confusion begins. Not in the absence of clarity, but in the expectation of clarity that may not belong to this moment at all. Sometimes there is no next step because there is no next step available. Not hidden, not blocked, not avoided, just not there. The mind does not like that answer. It prefers a problem. It prefers a choice. It prefers tension. If there is something to decide, at least there is something to control. So it creates small questions. Should I move? Should I change? Should I start over again? You look around your life as if something is unfinished. You replay conversations. You imagine alternative versions of yourself. You think, maybe I'm just scared. Maybe I'm procrastinating. Maybe I'm stuck. That thought stings a little, because no one wants to feel stuck. But what if you are not stuck at all? What if there is simply no door in front of you right now? What if nothing is asking you to decide because there is nothing to decide yet? That idea feels almost too simple to accept. We are trained to believe that adulthood means constant decision, that growth means constant movement, that maturity means always knowing the next step. So when there is no step visible, we assume something is wrong with us instead of the situation. There are stretches of time when life is not presenting a fork in the road, no door waiting to be opened, no obvious turn to make. There is just continuity. Days unfolding in a straight line. And straight lines do not require decisions. They require presence. We confuse that presence with passivity. We think that if we are not choosing, we are wasting time. But sometimes nothing is happening because nothing needs to happen. There is no hidden test. No silent countdown. No opportunity slipping away. Just a period without a question. You may still feel restless. You may still compare yourself to others. That does not mean there is a decision waiting. It means you are used to decisions being proof that you are alive. There is a difference between not wanting to choose and having nothing to choose from. The first carries tension. The second carries space. Right now, maybe there is only space. No conflict. No internal argument. No strong pull in any direction. You can sit with your life and not feel resistance. You can imagine change and not feel urgency. The culture around you does not like that space. It speaks in constant next steps. Where are you going? What are you building? What is your plan? Silence is treated like a mistake. But silence can also mean completion. It can mean the previous decision has already been made, and the path is simply continuing forward without drama. When you feel that subtle pressure to decide, look closer. Is there actually a choice in front of you? Is there something real asking for your answer? Or is it just the habit of believing that something should be happening? Sometimes the most honest answer is simple: there is nothing to decide. Not because you are avoiding it, not because you are scared, not because you are blind to opportunity, but because nothing is presenting itself. You are not standing at a crossroads. You are walking on a straight road. And straight roads do not demand a turn. They just continue quietly. You are not behind. You are not missing a signal. You are not late to your own life. You are simply in a moment where there is no question to answer. And that absence does not mean failure. It means there is nothing asking for a decision right now. And that can be enough for now.